Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody is having a wonderful evening tonight. This is your host, Docta Fill, the Docta Fill Show, coming at you live and direct. It's a Wednesday evening here. Hopefully everybody can hear me well. Let me check in on the chat here. Hope the audio is coming in loud and clear. Oh, no problem, Nutty. Hopefully you do have I hope you have a wonderful Halloween trick or treat, whatever it is you're doing tonight. Hopefully you have a great time. And if you can make it, that'd be awesome. And everyone, yes, please leave a like if you'd like to see more of this great content. Yum, pumpkin chili. That sounds delicious. Excuse me. A knitting video tonight. That sounds good. Hippieista. If you'd like to post a link to your channel, you're more than welcome to do so. Everybody, if you're not aware, Hippieista's got a channel now. She's doing some videos. Just definitely be sure to check her out. Hey, Fiona's mom. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Well, hey, I think you'd appreciate it. I sure would. I love banana bread. Welcome in, Nirvana. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good evening. Let me take down my little banner real quick. Got too many videos here. All right, hopefully the audio's going well. Let's see what's going on here. Takes the Cake Pondu. Welcome in, Takes the Cake. Nancy, good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, I will. If you used to watch, tell us all about it. I'd love to hear about your granny's tricks and treats, however that works. Yeah, I'm actually going to be on trick-or-treating myself. I've been bad this month. I've gained a little bit of weight, so I'm not having any candy. That's my punishment. Hey, Susie Q, good to see you. Magzar, welcome in. Welcome in, Susie Q. Kimbaleta, do I have a costume? Oh, I probably should have got a costume. I didn't even think of getting a costume or anything. Geez. I didn't even think of one. I'm pretty lame. I'm lame. I suck. Loke Dog, welcome in. Happy Halloween. I stink. I didn't even think of getting any kind of a costume or anything. I'm the lamest. Olga K, welcome in. Welcome in, Olga K. Grandma Smurf, hope you're having a good night. Rose Thorn Reacts, welcome in. Good to see you, Rose. Rose Thorn's another one who's got a channel. If anybody would like to post up a link to Rose Thorn Reacts, her channel, she does live streams, she does tarot readings, covers girl world stuff. Very interesting channel. Check her out. Welcome in, Gigi. Good to see you. Detective Cochise, good to see you, bro. Detective Cochise has been working on his diet. He's probably been doing better than me because he actually lost some weight recently, unlike me. Let's see who else we got in here tonight. Yeah, if anybody does go out, if anybody here is going out to have some fun, please try to stay safe. You know, don't do anything too silly or dangerous, but have some fun, right? Willie, good to see you. Happy Halloween, Willie. Hey, Archie, happy Halloween to you. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Welcome in, QZ. Good evening to you. Happy Halloween. Boy, we got a lot of people here tonight. Full house. Sherry C, 333, welcome in. Do I still trick or treat? Not in a long time, Gigi. Not in a long time. Wonder Woman, I love it. Wonder Woman's a classic. I could be Foodie Beauty. Oh, I could be Pete's. I could be Pete's. That's who I should have been. I don't know how I would be Pete's though. Like I would just have to trim my beard uneven. I'd have to talk funny. I'd have to have bad posture. I could be Pete's. That's what I could do. That's my idea. All right, so I think we got mostly everybody welcomed in here. Emperor Chavalier, good to see you this week. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Hippieista with a great story here. Her granny lived in the country. They did a little trick. They took apart a neighbor's wagon and reassembled it on top of his barn. Wow. That is a wild trick right there. That's great. Pete's, that's an easy one too, right? Just talk funny and annoy everybody. All right. Stuff yourself with pillows, be foodie? There you go. Yes, everybody. Glad to have everybody here. All right, so I guess it's time to get started. I know Foodie's live right now. Why don't we check in on just for a moment? I want to cover some of the videos I have, but let's see what Foodie's doing live, right? Just check in and see how it's going on there. And will this work? Oh, it faded out. All right, it faded out. All right, so let's pull up the new Foodie. I've got the new glitter and lasers video, which is pretty funny, I think. I've got the... Oh, she just finished the new stream she did. Okay. I watched a little bit of it. There's not really too much going on. Like, I'll put on just a little bit of it just to let you folks get a look. But I think it'd be better to watch the videos. I personally find the videos more interesting. But there was a section at the end.
It's a small challenge.
There was a part where she went out, though. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. She went out? This might actually be worth watching after all. Let me see how big the segment is where she goes out. Oh, is this added to the screen so you can see it? Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's watch some of this. Let's at least find where... Oh, wow. What's going on here? This looks interesting, actually. Okay. All right, everybody. Temporary change of plans. We were going to cover some Foodie tonight, but I've got basically a live Foodie video. Or... almost live. It was just on a moment ago. So let's make sure we got the volume up so you can really hear it. She's muted at the moment. That's why there's no volume. Apparently, so Foodie and Salah did a live.
All right.
Yo, the raining.
Apologies, headphone users there. So Foodie and Salah went outside, I guess, in the rain. Raining in Kuwait. It's really loud. It's extremely loud. It's a boring one? Okay. If they just go out, that's all it is, just going outside for a minute. Do they actually do... I thought they went out somewhere. If they're just sitting outdoors, then forget it. No, I thought they actually went someplace. Okay. All right, well that's that, folks. Okay, so let's find something a little more interesting. We got some videos from Foodie talking about her weight loss or lack of weight loss, and also a grocery haul. That's what I really want to cover. That's my favorite. Everybody to cover Foodie's grocery hauls and all of that. I also have a naked and laughing video, and I've got what was the other one? Glitter and lasers. I usually start with Foodie, so I think we'll start off with a little bit of Foodie. So let me pull up the other one. Let me put on the bumper, and I'll go get the video. Just a moment, folks, and I'll get back to. I'll catch up on the chat in a minute too. Let me get the Halloween. Technical difficulties here. Happy Halloween. All right. Okay, so let me get the videos. Because I always love to cover the grocery hauls. That's my favorite stuff to cover. All right, I just got to find the section in the video where it is. Whoops, hold on a second. Geez, technical difficulties, folks. Just give me one more moment. Very frustrated here. Happy Halloween again to everybody just coming in. If you're just coming in, please leave a like on that. A like up there. Let me, if possible. What is going on here? This video just... All right, hopefully it's fixed now. All right, give me just one more moment, folks. Sorry about this. I don't know why the video keeps crashing on me. For some reason, the video does not want to load. Let me... Okay, I think we got it finally. Sorry about that.
Did I do that? Get out of here. Blue cheese. Oh, okay. With steak, yeah.
Now, this is super quiet.
Thanks, babe.
All right.
These are the best eggs.
All right, we're just going to start right here. I don't know exactly where the groceries are going to start coming in.
Hi, teardrop.
We're just going to start off right here.
Guess what?
Yes?
The grocery is here.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. All right.
Okay, let's start this haul. Because I want to talk about something. Facial tissue, we always need those.
If anybody has anything they want to discuss about anything going on with Foodie, with Gorlworld, anything superfluous. I know Foodie, there's been the drama with Foodie and talking about her dad and her mom and all that kind of stuff. So if anybody has anything specific they want to mention, I'm happy to talk about it. I'm sorry it took so long to get us set up today. For some reason, I put the videos in a playlist on YouTube. For whatever reason, the playlist just wasn't working. It kept, every time I'll click on the video, it would go to the next one. So I had to refresh it. But anyway, we're working now properly.
Of course. Hi, Mom.
Okay, let me catch up on this chat.
Maybe.
I'm on the voice.
Oh. I gotta put that in the freezer.
Yeah, they were just out at the pool.
So I can make things.
Oh, and be sure to let me know how. So if the audio balance is good for you, because I can adjust it if it's if Foodie's a little bit loud or a little quiet or whatever.
Thanks, Dad. You love Mr. Grocery Hauls? I bought some of.
Oh, welcome in, Kat. See, I missed you coming in there. Where are you?
Show them the length of it.
Well, I saw you came in there somewhere. Fallen Angel, good to see you, Fallen Angel.
Making sure that it.
Ooh, good point. That's okay. Let's stop it for a second because I always love to address interesting comments. I think that's a good point because Julia would probably be meowing a lot. She'd probably be causing all kinds of trouble and stuff like that. So yeah, that makes sense. They don't want people to say anything. Is anybody expecting a lot of trick-or-treaters? I live in an apartment complex, so we never really get trick-or-treaters here. At least we never have. This year, maybe we will. But I like I said, I'm kind of punishing myself and not buying any candy. So I have no clue what's going to happen. All right, so let's keep going here.
I may have added a few items. I don't think you noticed.
No, it really does not. That was a heavy rain, too.
It's longer than me.
Welcome in, QZ.
Oh my God,
I think I did welcome you already, QZ. But either way. Oh, Mouse Toes. Welcome in, Mouse Toes.
These are the best eggs. Thanks, babe.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, babe.
So, hold on. So now it's revenge porn. Basically, he's releasing his own revenge porn. I wonder if his logic is that she's already, like, revealed pictures of herself, so it's okay. But, like, even if... And that's something maybe some people don't realize, but I've learned this, and I believe this is correct. I could be wrong. But I believe this is correct. That just because somebody releases their pictures of themselves, if you release pictures, unless they're the exact same ones, you still can't release different pictures. Even if somebody releases nude pictures every day, you still can't release them of somebody else, of that person. So I don't know what he's thinking there. Welcome in, Capricorn AJ. Hopefully you're having a good evening. I think everybody should be able to at this point.
These are the best eggs. These,
So Foodie's got some eggs. I always like to see eggs. I think eggs are one of the few things Foodie eats that's genuinely healthy. I wouldn't suggest any changes. I think eggs are good. She might even want to eat a little bit more. Good on the eggs, Foodie. Let's starting off very positive. I like it.
Aura eggs. The yolk is super orange and just it's so good. I don't know.
Welcome in, Purple Spirit. Love and peace. Absolutely. Love and peace for everyone tonight.
When it's tough, you.
To cover the rain.
Hey, peasant. Thank you, peasant. Penguin. Destiny. Okay.
I love it.
This is, oh yeah. Ew, why did fresh tomatoes smell like farts a bit? Fresh tomatoes?
Oh, Hippieista, that's wonderful. I'm trying to think. I don't really watch a lot of sporting events, but maybe I would. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, if I was in the arena, I might. But then again, I'm just a karaoke, weirdo, and I just like to sing. That might have something to do with it too.
You know what I do when I'm really hungry?
Very cool.
I put all the necessary things in the fridge and then I make a snack.
Hey, Crab Apple, good to see you. Have a little fun before your class starts.
Get to the cheese and bread. You know it's coming. So this was all about 30 KD. Hey, Dusty, do you? So we basically. I've been craving green beans.
Green beans? Foodie buying green beans. Okay, green beans. That's healthy. I think green beans are a great choice for Foodie. I'm not a huge fan of green beans personally. I just don't really like the taste that much. But I think they're healthy, so I do eat them sometimes. I just don't really care for them too much.
They didn't have French, so I had to replace.
Okay, salad dressing. What kind of flavor is that?
With Thousand Island.
Thousand Island dressing.
I'm just gonna put a little bit on my tomatoes with some cheese.
Let me go back here real quick.
I've been craving green beans. They didn't have French, so I had to.
All right, Mazola Thousand Island. Mazola is made with corn oil. I know some people have an issue, they don't like corn oil, but I think it's not so bad as far as oils go. You can do a lot worse than corn oil, right? In my opinion, at least.
Replace it with Thousand Island. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my tomatoes with some cheese on it as a side dish. These were on sale. I don't know what kind it is. Oh, cookie
no problem,
pudding.
Clatsy. Good to see you.
Yes, there's sugar.
Welcome in.
Actually.
All right, these puddings here. I'm a bit of a pudding,
pudding.
dork. I eat my meat. Come on, she doesn't hold it still long enough to get a look at it.
As a side dish.
Stop moving it so quick.
These were on sale. I don't know what kind it is.
I can't get a good look at it.
Cookie pudding.
Cookie pudding, 80% milk. Okay, well, it's probably 20% sugar. Still, this is one of those things where I don't think this is a good choice for Foodie. I think puddings are a tasty treat. I think they taste good. They probably taste good, right? But this is just a lot of sugar, and Foodie does not need any kind of instant sweet snack like that.
Yes, there's sugar. Actually, I ate like
so leave me alone, right?
Well, not total crap, but I had to put some before bed that I made.
Get left alone.
And I woke up and my sugar was 7.7. It's never been in the 7s.
Welcome in, Steady C. Hope you're having a good evening.
My medication. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, let me catch up on a little chat here. Trick-or-treating with your niece and nephew. That's awesome, Nirvana. Hope you have a lot of fun. And happy Halloween Eve, Managers XL. Hopefully you're having a good Halloween and everything. Right? That was a big old receipt. Only a few trick-or-treaters, Nancy says. New neighbors, says Catsy. Oh, wow, you're having a whole celebration at Easter. That sounds so much fun. I enjoy Halloween. I don't really celebrate so much now that I'm older, but I think it's a fun holiday. And even as a Christian, I don't think it's like a big deal to celebrate Halloween. As long as, I don't think most people are trying to worship the devil or anything too crazy like that. It's just, just having some fun. Doesn't have to be anything. If you want to do something crazy, you can do that any day of the year, I guess. Never had a trick-or-treater. Interesting. I guess I've never had one here, to be fair, in a few years. So, I guess it depends on the neighborhood. I was actually thinking the other day, Elizu, that's why the authorities, are unwilling to separate them, because they don't want to be accused of denying him his agency as an able-bodied individual. Okay, this outfit is awful. Is this the one that she pooped in? I mean, I'm sure it's been washed since then. I hope so, at least. But Yeah, this outfit really does not look good. Like, I don't... Like, the vertical stripes are slimming, but I don't think they're helping here.
I got more of this because I love it and I finished my other box.
All right, special case cereal. This is the kind of thing where...
I got more.
Special case cereal. It's not bad. Cereal, you know, if you're going to get a cereal, you want one like this that doesn't have a lot of sugar, has a lot of fiber. That's good. But the problem with cereal is it's very easy to overeat it, especially if you put it in milk, because it gets soft and mushy, so you can eat a really big bowl of cereal if you're not careful. So if Foodie doesn't measure out the cereal properly, this can be an easy way to overeat. I think it's, what, 140, 150 calories a serving, something like that.
Because I love it and I finished my other box. I got some Temptations for juice.
Temptations, what are those? Candies?
My other box.
She got
I
candies.
got some Temptations.
She got,
Juice.
looks like chocolates.
Because I love it and I finished my other box.
Caramel.
I got some Temptations.
No, it looks like it's for cats. That looks like a cat on there. That might be
These
for
are on
cats.
sale. Fish fingers. I
Fish
haven't had
fingers.
Fish sticks in forever.
Fish sticks.
I wish
Okay,
Captain
fish
Highliner
sticks.
was living in...
Fish sticks are one of those things also that I don't think it's so bad. I think out of everything she got, I'd put this in the middle as far as the quality of food and everything.
Fish fingers.
She keeps shaking it around so darn much. You can't get it. It doesn't. Like, she just shakes it around nonstop, and it's barely even sped up at all. It's sped up by 10%. That's not the reason. Why doesn't she ever hold anything still? It's like her handshake.
Highliner was living in Kuwait, but
Breaded fish fingers. Okay, so these are the fish sticks. I looked in the back of the box. I wasn't able to tell what kind of fish they were made out of because the box shakes so much. Fish sticks. Okay, not terrible, but they're not too healthy either. They're made with a lot of oil, a lot of breading.
whatever. Fish fingers.
Oh, I got to catch up on chat. I am so far behind on the chat.
We have some.
All right, I got to catch up on some chat here. All right, watched some Halloween movies. Very cool. Hey, Kid DJ, welcome in. Happy Halloween. All right, I got to skip through a little bit of the chat, everybody. It's for cats. Yeah, oh, well, I just kind of figured that out at the last minute. Welcome in, Sense of Wander. And if I missed anybody coming in, my apologies, but I had to catch up on the chat there real quick. So more bread. Foodie's got a big old thing of bread.
Wheat. What a rip
And she's upset with that it's whole wheat. Whole wheat versus white doesn't make that much difference, but it's better, I guess. I mean, it's more fiber, right? So whole wheat's a good choice. But still, just too much bread. That's just so much bread.
No name. Oh, enjoy your football. Thank you. Thank you. We're just talking about fish sticks. What is this? Smoked turkey roll? Looks like turkey bologna.
Oh, wow. Those sound good.
Hey, J-Dot.
A pecan Snickers. That does sound really good. I used to like the peanut ones. Like the peanut butter ones, I think they were. Okay, this food here. Oh, welcome in, Blue Eyes. I didn't see you come in there either. And welcome in to anybody I missed, by the way. More bread for Julia to steal. Yeah, cat treats. Oh, the wedding band. How tight is it now? Let's see. Okay, so anyway, this turkey she got. This turkey roll. I did a little research.
What is this? Smoked turkey roll.
All right, I did a little bit of research. A turkey roll is like bologna. It's turkey bologna. I would not recommend it. It's just like the trimmings and like all the worst bits of fat. It's super high in fat. It's not healthy. It's just like bologna made from turkey fat, pretty much. It's really unhealthy. It's even though it's made from turkey, it's not a good choice.
Roll?
Bad choice.
Looks like turkey bologna. Hey, J-Dot.
It is turkey bologna. That's why it looks like turkey bologna, because that's what it is, Foodie.
Might be good. Labna? Oh my god, I'm actually so starving, like I can't even wait. Okay, let me put this away. Where's the frozen stuff?
Hey Jamie, how are you? Happy Halloween. Hopefully you're having a good night. She is surprised, oddly surprised. You think that Chantel would have the groceries like memorized, like she would have this stuff, like she memorizes every single thing she eats. But when she gets the groceries, she does seem like, oh wow, what's this? What's that? Oh, I don't remember ordering this.
Did I order
Is she really that out of it, or is she just playing dumb?
broccoli? I don't think I ordered broccoli. I wanted broccoli.
Something to keep you up? I know you're joking, Elizu. Elizu, I love the fact that you like to troll in here sometimes. I think it's fun. I think it's good. I think sometimes I get a little bit too stuffy, and I think you do a good job of keeping it lighthearted in here. Most of the time. Most of the time. Yes, Hippieista has a channel. If anybody has not had a chance to check her out, Hippieista, you can post your link again. Certainly if you like. Everybody, be sure to give her a look and give her a sub.
So annoying.
Food bank stuff. That's always a possibility. And I'm not trying to food bank shame, but the reason why I say that about Foodie is because she doesn't need the food bank. She's wasting money on everything in the world. She's very frivolous with her expenditures, and she's getting everything she can get from the food bank just because she can. She's not. If she was really hard up for gross, I wouldn't give her a hard time if I really thought she was hard up.
I'm annoyed with myself that I forgot to order broccoli.
She probably is.
Whoa.
So having to stand up and get the. Well, actually, she's tired from having just to stand up and get the groceries. Like just that little bit of standing and walking is enough to get her out of breath, and it's not cool.
Give me a break.
And why can't she get something to hang up that plaque with? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm Mr. Mr. Decorator, but you'd think that if this plaque, considering that she wants it to be in her videos, you'd think that she could have at least hung it up on the wall by now.
Oh yeah, white bread.
Yeah, she is whiny.
Who's this? Oh.
I've never seen it either,
So I
but
ordered
Julia's a street cat.
Nescafe, mocha ice. Just add milk.
Okay,
Just
this
add
right
milk.
here, these Nescafes. This is, and I wish I had a clip from my video that I did like 2 weeks ago, where I was talking about how Foodie's coffee. Remember how she said she has her little low-calorie treat. Her little low-calorie treat is her coffee, where she gets her little coffee and she does it just plain coffee, the instant coffee, and then she has the the no sugar chocolate soy milk. She has the no sugar added soy milk, and that was her little treat for her low-calorie treat. So look how that's morphed. It's morphed from coffee with no sugar, artificial sweetener, and unsweetened soy milk. Now she's using Mocha Joe or Mocha something, Mocha 3-in-1. Look how much powder is in that pouch. That's not all instant coffee. That's mostly just sugar and coffee mate. That pouch is big. There's a lot of powder in there.
Milk. So you make iced
Look how much is in there.
coffee with it.
And what is that?
You just add milk. So
Just
you make
add
iced coffee
milk.
with it.
Whatever happened to the unsweetened to the soy milk with no sugar added? So now she's just straight up making hot chocolates with milk.
So I ordered a bunch of those.
Look how many she's got.
Hey Ginger. No,
And I thought
This is
Foodie
just
was.
like
And what happened to Foodie's lactose intolerance? I can never decide if she is or she's not, because sometimes she is, and then sometimes she's not. It just seems to change
a
up.
grocery store. So I got some more milk. This is full fat. Instead of cream, I'm going to use like that milk to cook with.
So instead of cream, she's going to use full fat milk. What happened to the no sugar added soy milk? And I'm not saying you have to use soy milk. I personally prefer dairy milk. But why not use skim milk? And, well, I'm not using cream. What happened to this coffee being a low-calorie treat? Now this coffee is more calories than a regular, than just a regular can of pop.
Look at this ketchup. 750 grams, baby. Yeah. Okay, I'm starving. Let me open this. I'm like seriously gonna throw up if I don't eat something.
Ooh, that
my insulin and I'm hungry.
You know, for a long time we've suspected Foodie's getting stuff from the food bank. If she really is, if she's not just playing around and she seriously doesn't know what she's getting, that would explain it.
Okay, let me try this turkey roll. Give me that turkey roll. That turkey roll.
Right?
To the side. To the side. Instead
That
of
too.
turkey
She
roll,
wastes a lot of it.
We should make grocery
Yes.
haul and opera. Hey, let's see. I knew.
Yes, crab apples. That coffee she's making has to be. I looked up that pouch of Nescafe, and I want to say it was 160 or 200 calories, maybe more. And then she's adding milk, and she's probably adding more sugar on top of it, or more cream or something. So yeah, it's easily 300 to 400 calories. And it started, and look how it started out. I really do believe it started out with good intentions. It started out as a 15-calorie drink or a 20-calorie drink. Just a little, and look how it's, gone up 10 times from where it started.
It tastes like turkey bologna.
Turkey bologna. You know why it tastes like turkey bologna? Because it is turkey bologna. It's probably like 70% fat. That turkey roll stuff really, like, I mean, we should probably look it up, but I would imagine it's 60 to 70% fat. If not more.
To the side. To the side.
Well, crab apples, I think that's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue with 3-in-1 existing. I mean, it's tasty, it's good. But my issue with it is, I think Foodie uses it as a way to sneak in a bunch of calories. And as long as you recognize that it's not the same as drinking black coffee. Because I think a lot of people, they trick themselves. They're like, oh, it's just a coffee, it's healthy. But it's got sugar and cream and all that.
Mm.
It goes there to disappear.
I'm so hungry.
The way Foodie's content at this point is cycling with her food, with her diet. She goes her diet cycle like every 3 weeks, where she goes from eating to quitting to saying this is not a weight loss channel to going back to eating again. And then she also does the cycle where she goes off on FFG or Breezy or whomever, or Sarah Jane. If Skinny Queen was feeling better, she'd probably be going off on her too. But she kind of cycles through the different channels she attacks. So yeah, we're just kind of at one of those points. That's why we're not only covering Foodie today, by the way. We're covering Foodie, but we're also covering, I'm not covering this whole thing. We're covering some other topics tonight, including Glitter and Lasers, who I've been neglecting for a while. She has not been putting out much content. We're going to be discussing why. I'm also going to be covering a video of NAL. She has a video where she goes to Walmart and shops in Walmart, and I just think it's really funny. So we're going to watch that too later.
Yeah, babe. I'm going to give her treats. I'm good, J. Dot. What did you have for dinner?
Well, then she'll have an excuse to not use the treadmill at least, right?
I love me.
Oh wow, Gilizoo. It's real. It really does happen. Sorry for your relative. I mean, it's sad to hear. And I think Foodie jokes about it, but she very well may end up in a situation like that.
Babe, what do you want to eat, babe? Lazy, I'm just picking right now.
Yeah, there would be a lot more cheese. Where's all the cheese, right? Where's all the cheese? We haven't seen any cheese yet. I have a feeling there's still going to be some cheese, because I don't think she's unpacked all. I'm pretty sure there's still some more groceries, so I think we could still see some cheese.
I had to take an eating break, Fatima.
Head cheese. That's like that. That's like where they use the bits from the head and stuff. I've heard it's tasty.
Starving.
But it's probably not healthy.
After I take my insulin, not long after,
That's tough.
maybe a couple hours, I feel really hungry.
What's that about her insulin? When she doesn't take her insulin?
Like I get like after I take my insulin, not long after, like maybe a couple hours, I feel really hungry.
After I take my insulin, not long after, maybe a couple hours, I feel. Well, doesn't insulin help you digest? In fact, I'm pretty sure. I've never. I have no personal experience with it, but I know a lot of those weightlifters, a lot of those bodybuilder types, they all use that insulin to help them digest extra calories. So I'm assuming that it would help you to digest more calories.
Diamond art? I have to look into that, Golden Girl. Do you do that? I need some bread. Oh, a little bit. A little piece.
Definitely Nirvana. Skinny Queen. Oh, I spoke to Skinny Queen. I spoke to her the other day. She's hanging in there. I haven't heard anything new. But if I speak, next time I speak to her, I'll be sure to let her know that you asked about it.
Oh my god, that's good. I gotta freeze these breads.
NAL should be on there too.
You want to put 10 after as usual?
Cheese is off camera treat.
I could eat just turkey, deli meat, cheese, and olives for supper. Same. We got to the bread. I have pitas. A labna.
So at this point, let me ask the chat here. This is a good question. Anybody watching the replay, this is a perfect time to ask a question. Does anybody here think that Foodie's diet is there's anything left of Foodie's diet at this point? Is there any part of that diet that's still being followed? Or do you feel like Foodie is completely just given up entirely on the diet and it's just, it's at the point where don't even ask me about it? Because I know she did like a little video where she talked about how she hasn't lost any weight. So, I mean, I watched some of it, but there's really not too much to show on there. She basically just talks about how she hasn't lost anything. But yeah, so I'm asking you folks, do you think there's any possibility of her getting back on that diet, or do you think it's just exploded? It's done.
That turkey roll. I'm gonna put it in Ziplocs, I think.
She's gonna take some walks. What was that?
That turkey roll. I'm gonna put it in Ziplocs.
Ziplocs. Okay. Also, taking walks. The treadmill. Foodie admitted to not using the treadmill the last few days, and respect to her for admitting it. But that's not going to get you anywhere, Foodie. You got to use it, and even if she did use it, it wouldn't have made up for all the food she ate.
But later, this should be okay.
See you, crab apples. Make the best of it, hopefully.
Yeah, I love turkey deli meat.
I don't think it is yet. I don't believe so.
Hi, Missy Med.
Oh, Missy Med. I think Missy Med is Missy Moo. In fact, we can look at her picture. Hold on. Let me pull up her picture. It should be in the side over here. I don't know why it's not showing the chat. But anyway, Missy Med is the same as Missy Moo. I think Missy Moo came back under a new name.
All right. I got half a cabbage, apparently.
Half a cabbage, apparently. Okay.
And 5 pounds of potato.
This really does feel like the food bank the more we discuss it. Half a cabbage, apparently? That does not sound like something she would order. Half a cabbage? I don't feel like Foodie would order half a cabbage. 5 pounds of potatoes? I could see her ordering the potatoes, but just a lot of this feels odd.
Cabbage, I want to make like cabbage, like sauteed cabbage.
Diet's over. Think it's over. Cycle.
I love cabbage.
Oh, the treadmill is unplugged.
Oh, I guess I got one vegetable.
The treadmill is unplugged at the moment.
Oh, there's broccoli.
Gives her something to think about. That's actually smart.
There's broccoli.
You think Salah did it just to mess with her? Welcome in, Reginald, Sultan of Scat. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Happy Halloween to you. Aw. Missy Moo. I actually did a show about Missy Moo probably about a year ago. To give the long story short, Missy Moo was Chantel's mod. She was very, like, kind of, like, decided that she was, like, in charge of the chat. Like, she was, like, kind of the secondary queen beezer. I'm trying to remember. What was their falling out? They had a falling out. What? Does anybody remember what it was? I did a whole show about it, but it was a year ago. For the life of me, can't remember what they fell out. They had a falling out over something. You know, Foodie always is falling outs with their mods. It'll come to my mind. But they had a falling out, and apparently they're okay again. I remember. Oh, it was that's what it was with Marty. She like had something where she had said to Marty that she was in the hospital. Or her husband said to Marty that she was in the hospital for trying to take her own life. And it turned out it was all just a big hoax. I don't remember what exactly happened between her and Foodie though. But yeah, that's the thing I remember about her most. That she tried to fake an attempt on her own life. That's the one thing I can't forget about her.
We're doing a grocery haul opera. There's grocery in the bag. I thought it was gone.
Welcome in, Blondie. I think you're right about that.
This song, broccoli. You're full of nutrients, but with some butter, you taste.
See, Foodie's excited for the broccoli. There you go. That's why.
You're full of nutrients, but with some butter.
Because Foodie just wants a place to put the butter, a place to put the cheese. I can't imagine she actually wants broccoli because she's glad to have some fresh vegetables. And it's okay to have some butter or some cheese on your vegetables. You don't have to eat everything super healthy. But if you're using the vegetables just as a plate for your butter or a sponge for your cheese, you're kind of defeating the point.
You taste awesome. Okay, hey, I needed more butter.
That must have been a huge one, right?
Paladine. I got.
How many cheeses did she got? She got the butter.
You taste awesome.
What else?
Okay, hey,
cheese.
I needed more butter.
So the butter. We see the butter.
Paladine. I got some.
Cheddar, okay, big old thing of cheddar. How much weight is that there? Only 150 grams? That's tiny for Foodie.
Cheddar.
That's not a lot.
I got some processed
Okay, that's a little bit more.
cheddar for eggs. Baby Bell cheese.
Here's the cheese.
Oh, I forgot I got these. Veggie fingers. Cool.
Veggie, those look absolutely disgusting.
Cool.
Don't they? Like, I mean, even if you like peas and carrots and corn, I don't think they would taste very good in like a breaded thing like that. And that just looks nasty to me, doesn't it? I don't know about you. Maybe that's the only way Salah eats vegetables.
Air fryer bees.
I think those look nasty.
I got some jumbo beef burgers.
Okay, jumbo beef burgers. I think burgers are always good, but but it probably makes more sense just to get some fresh ground beef and make them yourself. But still, a burger's a burger.
And broccoli 1, broccoli 2, and broccoli 3.
Very cool at
Air
least.
fried broccoli is where it's at. Where it's at. I got 2 tables in the microphone.
Oh, no problem, Nirvana.
That was a good drum break. Alright, I know I'm weird. I know.
Okay, that's what it was. Thank you. Yes, allegedly Missy Moo was supposed to be a good pet owner. So that's one thing that I found surprising. I think a lot of people did. Is how, if she's somebody who genuinely cares about animals and pets and all that, how could she be good with Foodie? Because Foodie's just a notoriously bad pet owner at this point. Chronically bad. So, yeah, apparently that she got upset about BBJ's health. I think that was it. I'm surprised I'm drawing a total blank on that, though. But thank you for the update, Empress Shavadin.
Okay, put the cheese away. I feel so hungry. I gotta put this away also.
Welcome in, Fadnama. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having a good evening.
Second,
Foodie is all about the sauces and the
okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this away.
the gravies and all that stuff. All right, let me.
Pick yourself up the side of the road.
All right, I think this is the end of the grocery haul. Let me move it forward just a little bit. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me just skip forward. No, there's a little bit more still. Okay.
Hello. Hey, Marina. Oh.
Yeah, agreed.
How do you do this?
There's something funky with YouTube tonight. I don't know
By the way,
what's.
we got our thing.
I don't know what precisely is causing it, but there's something funky with the YouTube playlists where every time I open up a video in a playlist, it immediately loads the next video. I don't know why it's happening, and it just started happening tonight out of nowhere. So I think it's just a glitch.
We got our thing. For the... Oh, cool. So it comes in like little packages.
They got their thing. I am glad we stayed. This is like when you watch the credits in a movie, and after the credits, they have a big surprise reveal. Anybody who stayed past the credits with Foodie's grocery haul, you get to see
4 Oreo?
her buying packs and packs of Oreos. Oreos are like the best and the worst cookie. Oreos. I have a love-hate relationship with Oreos. I think they're super tasty. I think they go really well with a glass of milk. At the same time, they are very unhealthy. That Oreo cream is just loaded with hydrogenated oil. Or maybe it's not hydrogenated, but it's just nothing but artificial flavors and palm oil. It's just the worst stuff in the world. But it tastes good. So, Foodie eating, how many boxes did she get? What is that? How many is in there?
Our thing.
Can't really see it. 12 packages. 12 packages! With what, 6 cookies each? That's 72 Oreos. That's a lot of Oreos.
For the...
She got 72 Oreos.
Oh, cool. So it comes in like little packages with 4 Oreos?
Somebody in the chat, yeah, they care.
Like
they care a little. They believe
milk,
still.
it's so good. I can have like 2, maybe 2.
The
It's
cheddar
all about
toll.
How much you eat, guys? Oh, here. She wants the bread, but she has. I got
Yes,
some
yes,
here.
that's what it was. The $10 she gave to FFG. Now I'm remembering it. She gave the super chat to FFG, and Foodie got pissed about that. Now I remember that's what happened. And that was what caused the falling out. And apparently Missy Med, as she calls herself now, is back in Chantel's chat. And Missy Moo is nutty. She's nutty. I did that episode about her a while ago. It's a really good episode. If anybody wants to learn about Missy Moo, just go look at my old lives about a year ago, and I have one. It's titled The Truth About Missy Moo, or Who is Missy Moo. I did a whole show dedicated to her. So I think that would be, definitely, if anybody wants to learn about it, check out that old episode.
Wow. Let's make her do a trick. Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly junk.
Oh, wow. Here you go.
Hey, Seafood Pond, welcome in. Happy Halloween. Welcome in, Yellow Moon. Happy Halloween.
Here.
Hey, middle of nowhere. Welcome in. We got a whole bunch of folks coming in.
You can have a few only, okay? Yeah.
It's a lot of snacks, right?
She stole the bread. She's gonna steal the treat bag. That's for sure. I'm hyper today, guys. I don't know why.
It is tasty.
Only a few people
It's
chatting.
vegan. It's healthy. It's
Yeah, I
vegetables.
know. It's usually the way.
Yep,
that's
72
okay.
Oreos. That was that many in
I
there.
got 2 loaves of multi-grain bread. I love this.
Oh, it's multigrain. I love how she says multigrain. She can't just say, I got 2 loaves of bread. I got 2 loaves of multigrain enriched with vitamin D. It's vitamin D enriched, and it's multigrain.
Right. I'm gonna freeze one. Actually, there's no room in the freezer right now. Damn it. I got
That would be,
broccoli.
if you seriously
Oh,
only
I
ate
want-
one a day, that would be over 2 months worth of cookies.
Try this brand of Nescafe iced coffee, cookies and cream.
Okay, this is what I mean. She got even more of these sweet coffee drinks. These are basically hot cocos. That's what these are. These are cocos. And I don't think cocoa is a horrible, evil thing. I think actually it's a tasty drink. And I think it's not the worst choice if you want to have a treat. But if you're trying to not gain weight, adding a sweet dessert drink into your diet is a very poor choice.
Sorry, you can't have too many of those treats, baby. I got this for Salah for real.
72 cookies for a diabetic, right?
From me. I know.
Good point.
You didn't see the cat eating. Oh, you stink.
Flowers is one of those things where it's probably not so bad if you have a little bit, but I think people eat a lot of, like, too much of it. I know I eat too much of it.
I'll give her a couple more and I'll put the camera on her. Just wait. This was on sale.
Oh, Snickers! Snickers! It was what was on sale. It was on sale, right?
I'll give her a couple more and I'll put the camera on her. Just wait.
I mean, come on. It was a special offer. It was 10 bars for the price of 5, right? How could you say no to that? 10 Snickers bars, 72 Oreo cookies, 3 pounds of cheese, 4 sticks of butter. I'm sure there's more than that. This is just what sticks in my memory. Oh, the 8 cups of pudding. Foodie's diet is dead and buried. But she didn't bury it because that would have been too much exercise.
This was on sale. Okay. You want a couple more? No, after, I guess. Let me finish this.
I love it.
Say hi.
Capricorn NJ, that's such
Say hi.
that is such a great observation. Chantel is, if only Chantel cared for herself as much as she cares, as little as she cares for Julia. I think she cares for herself even less than she cares for Julia.
House trims.
Because at least Julia gets, doesn't get fed to the point she explodes.
More tomatoes. I'm putting, because I'm going to be making probably a tomato sauce or something. So I got 1 bin of tomatoes for that, for cooking. And I got some fresh tomatoes for sandwiches and for sides. One of my favorite sides. So I got
Tomatoes are good stuff. You just got to be careful not to get too many at once, because unless you have something you plan to do with them, because they can spoil pretty quickly.
for this too. No, you can't have this
More treats for the cat. You can't have that.
right now. It's like a child.
Yeah. Capricorn, that is such a beautiful observation there. Such a insightful observation. No, Julia's like a child. She eats too many treats. She doesn't control herself. I have to control her for her.
Do you guys feel bad when you deny your kids sweets? Like treats? Look at these tomatoes. They look nice. That's going to make a really good sauce. Babe, I need to make dakus. Oh, and bananas. I want one now. I'm really creating a banana. I don't know why. What? 3?
It's a lot.
What
It's
am
a
I
lot.
supposed to do with 3? This is ridiculous. Absolute rubbish.
3 bananas is a bit pretty paltry. But what I did like, and maybe this is something
This is ridiculous.
anybody
3.
who's anybody who really, is a connoisseur of bananas knows that you get stuck paying for the top because you usually pay by weight. So these bananas, they look like they have very thin peels. So they're a better deal.
What am I supposed to do with 3? This is ridiculous. Absolute rubbish. Okay, now we just have the drinks.
The drinks. I wonder if we're going to see Salah's juice. I have not watched this entirety yet. I watched a little bit of it, but I don't know what we're getting yet. Does anybody have a prediction? My prediction, I could be wrong, is I think we're going to see quote unquote Salah's juice. Because I remember when Foodie was trying to diet, Salah lost his taste for juice for some reason.
Since I'm not drinking the juice, it's been lasting along, and I'm only having to top it up now. Salah likes this. I don't even... Hey!
Salah likes juice. I swear I did not watch this one.
Just
I did
stand
not
still,
watch
guys.
this ahead of
No.
time.
No, you can't.
I did not watch it. I did not watch at least this part of it ahead of time.
Go away! What streets are you from? You're from
Salah
the
wants
streets.
juice again. What a coincidence. He
Hey,
wants
baby
juice
Jay.
again.
Yeah. And this is apple juice
For Salah, he likes his juice,
for him. You love the apple juice, eh, babe?
He has to get
Really,
his
Justine?
juice.
Look at this. Looks like I got a lip injection. No. I don't drink the juice.
Good point,
I drink
Archie.
water and diet soda. I will be
That's-
honest and admit that I've had a regular Pepsi and a regular
That's a good point, Archie. You know, denying them stats. Like, what does she mean by denying? Not letting them eat an entire box of cookies? No, I wouldn't feel bad telling a kid not to eat a box of cookies. I would say that's good advice. Don't eat a whole box of cookies. Denying them even a single one, yeah, that would be cruel. But that, like Archie says, it's about being smart. That's another good point. If she really wants to get the groceries, if she's not happy with the service, then she should get it herself. But yeah, all of a sudden, Salah gets his taste for juice again. When Foodie was trying to diet, Salah wasn't drinking juice. Now that she's basically quit her diet, all of a sudden, oh, he has to have his juice. He has to have his juice.
This looks like I got a lip injection. No, I don't drink the juice. I drink water and diet soda. I will be honest and admit that I've had a regular Pepsi and a regular orange soda since.
She looks so deceptive, and I don't know what exactly she's deceiving on here. I think it's the juice, but just this looks so deceptive. Her face she was basically just being straight up with the grocery haul, and all of a sudden she switched into lie mode. Like look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that face. This is the most dishonest face I've seen in a long time. This is liar face. Exhibit A. If anybody wants to know what a liar looks like, this is what a liar looks like. Right there. That's how you look like when you lie. That too. That's also a liar face.
For him? You love the apple juice, eh, babe? Really, Justine? Look at this. Looks like I got a lip injection. No, I don't drink the juice. I drink water and diet soda. I will be honest and admit that I've had a regular Pepsi and a regular orange soda since starting my journey.
Just a regular Pepsi and a regular soda. Okay, so Foodie is still trying to present the delusion that she's on a quote-unquote health journey. Her health journey crashed at the bottom of a ravine. Yeah, so the juice is for his business meetings when he invites over his clients. And also, let me say, if anybody is watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you to all of the lurkers. Thank you to all the chatters. Yeah, folks are all very much appreciated. And be sure to leave a comment or a like if you are enjoying this show.
Stop coming after the bread. Hey, look at this. Look at this crazy cat. Look at this. Juice. Juice. You're caught red-handed. Hey. No.
Oh, welcome to Grateful Life. Hope you're having a good evening. Good to see you.
Hey, Mary.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, only two sodas, Blondie. Yeah, sure.
Oreo cookie, I'm gonna have some, yeah. I'm gonna
welcome
have
to
2
Denise.
out of the 4.
Hope you're having a good evening.
No, hold on. Oh, no. No. No noise.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
Hey, you don't even eat it. Why do you... Get out of here. Oh, the fish fingers. Oh, thank you, Juice. You helped me. They would have melted.
Agreed.
Mama.
I like juices in general, but I do like fresh orange juice a lot.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Foodie has a lot of tells. She should. If Foodie, I would love to play cards against Foodie. I would love to play poker against her. I've got a feeling I would be able to see every single time she bluffed just by looking at her face.
Oh, no.
All right, let's fast forward to the end of this segment here. We got not much more.
Hi guys, sorry. You do. Get a life. Okay, hi guys, sorry. Now I have, this is for Salah, Marinda, Shani.
This is for Salah. The sweet soda, because you know Foodie doesn't drink soda pop. This is all for Salah. So, when did Salah become Mr. Soda Pop? When did he all of a sudden become this soda drinker?
And Pepsi Zero for me.
Pepsi Zero. Oh, for her. Yeah, sure.
And I bought a bag of ice. So
I do believe that she's going to drink the Pepsi Zero, but I also think she's going to drink those other two.
And I got a huge Diet Pepsi.
Oh, well, diet.
Because when I run out of diet soda, then I want to drink the regular soda.
So she kind of told on herself there. So in other words, she's going to drink the diet soda first, and then when she runs out, she's going to use that as an excuse to drink these others.
So I need to have diet soda. Because it's not healthy, but it's better than the... Hey, Bailey.
Look how tired, look how out of breath she is just from carrying the groceries.
Thanks for BBJ. Ow. Oh. So, yeah, it's 1 point.
It is so sweet. It is so sweet. Any grape soda. Grape sodas, I looked it up. Grape sodas have the most sugar of any soda. It's like 180 calories for one can. Orange soda is the second most. It's like 170 or 160. Coca-Cola is like 140. But grape soda is the most at 170 or 180. It is by far the most calories of any soda. It tastes like syrup. It is so sweet. It's good, but it's almost too sweet.
It's like 2.5. 2.25. Oh, I have a... Okay,
That sounds really good.
Put this stuff away too. Well, the soda can wait a few. You can't have the eggs. Oh my gosh. Where are you from? Where are you from? Iblis.
Well, anyway, I think that's the entirety of Foodie's grocery haul. I don't see much else coming in here.
Hey, let's do exercise. Trap beaver.
Okay. So with that, so we're about to move on to our next subject. But before we do, I just wanted to just say if anybody has any comments or anything they want to say about Foodie's diet or what's left of her diet. I think her diet is over. I think it's kind of sad because I really liked seeing Foodie have a little success with her diet just because it was so different. It was just something new. It was fresh. It was like, holy crap, Foodie actually tried to diet, even though she wasn't too successful. She tried it, and that was worth something. I thought that was nice. Seeing her completely give up and try to tell us this BS how she's still on a diet, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Well, that's for Salah. That's Salah's soda, right? Not in 60 years, right? 70 years. Good question, Nirvana. Yeah, that diet was crap. Okay, so let's go on to glitter and lasers. This is the story that I really want to cover because I think this is actually more has more relevance to more people. I think glitter and lasers is kind of a I'm trying to think of the right word for it. I think she's a negative influence on a lot of people. She's an influencer, and I think she's a very negative influence. So let me pull up the video real quick, and we can take a look at... Oops, wrong one. Hold on. Okay. So glitter and lasers, to clue anybody in here, she has undergone 2 liposuction procedures and regained all of the weight she's lost, apparently. Not only that, she's had to delay her 2 more liposuction procedures till next year. Why? There's no clear answer. On top of that, all of the pain that was resolved after the liposuctions, apparently a lot of it has come back. Some of it's worse than ever. Basically, everything is still wrong. Glitter and lasers had the life-saving treatments to correct her lipedema, and now she's still suffering with pain and all this, but she's so tough that it's not a problem for her. So let's have a listen to Anna's shocking health journey update. Let me put the volume on normal. All right, it is.
Tucson, Arizona to visit the literal legend that is Karen Herbst. And I traveled all this way for a couple of different reasons. Taking care of your lipedema surgically is only part of the process. There are a lot of conservative treatments that are also part of maintaining your health post-surgery, and even for some people, are alternatives to surgery altogether. I
That's
am
grim, but true.
trying to be the most informed patient I can be and make the best decisions along my journey. So this was the logical next step with me, especially since I have like a little gap before my next 2 surgeries. So I'm excited today to get that ball rolling and just learn more about my body, because that is what this entire health journey.
She's excited to learn more about her body. She's always, how does she always learn about her body but still know nothing? She's always learning about her body but never seems to actually know anything.
It's been about.
Oh, I looked it up, by the way. This doctor who she's visiting, apparently she's affiliated with the same plastic surgery center as Dr. Amron, who was the one in charge of her liposuction procedures. So I just, for what that's worth, you could decide for yourself, but I just wanted to put that out there. Even though this is in Arizona and Dr. Amron was in California, they seem to be affiliated with the same facility, the same business, the same organization. I don't know the exact terminology for it, but they're affiliated.
Speaking of inflammation, I should tell you this as well, because this is something that haunts me that we don't have an answer for. I have moments of inflammation. Everybody has moments of inflammation, but mine are quite extreme.
Okay.
Extreme inflammation, like what does she mean by inflammation? Like gaining weight?
So like, let's say my period's coming,
Okay.
right? I will gain 30 to 40 pounds
Okay.
in 2 to 3 days.
30 to 40 pounds in 2 to 3 days. That's a lot of weight. Now, I don't have a period, but I know people who do. and that's a heck of a lot more weight than any of them gain. Although, to be fair, I've never inquired like on precise numbers or anything. But I just know this. If I gained 10% of because Anna weighs over 400 pounds, so 40 pounds would be what, 10% of her body weight? If I gained 10% of my body weight in 2 days, I would be really concerned. I would be extremely concerned. But apparently this is no big deal for her.
Dry, as if my whole body is sucking the water out of my skin. My lips will start to chap. I literally had a makeup artist doing my makeup, and she's watched my lips go from completely like full normal to like flaking by the end of the day.
Oh my God, oh,
said
holy crap. Okay, now the first one, that's not a big deal. Gaining 40 pounds in 2 days, whatever, that happens, right? That could happen to anybody. But this is a little bit more serious. Listen to what her makeup artist noticed.
I literally had a makeup artist doing my makeup, and she's watched my lips go from completely like full normal to like flaking by the end of the day.
Her lips, over the course of only one day, only a single day, will become chapped. They will be plump and luscious and sexy in the morning, and then by the end of the day, completely chapped. This is clearly a very serious medical issue. The 40, oh yeah, and I gained 40 pounds like in 2 days, but whatever. But my lips are chapped. Doctor, my lips get chapped. This woman is a medical marvel.
Wow.
She said she'd never seen anything like it.
Okay, tell me more about the itching.
So I'll get itching right around those veins, and they'll get really close to the surface. It was so bad, in fact, that I ended up seeing a vascular person because I was afraid they were going to burst. Because I would feel like the pressure underneath was going to burst.
Well, what's that? She feels what's going to burst?
It was so bad. So I'll get itching right around those veins.
So her veins get itchy. Her veins get itchy. I've read that this could potentially be something related to diabetes, but again, it's hard. You know, nobody can say for sure, right? I'm not a real doctor, and even if I was, I am not treating Anna.
And they'll get really close to the surface. It was so bad, in fact, that I ended up seeing a vascular person because I was afraid they were going to burst. Because I would feel like the pressure underneath was going to burst.
So what is the vascular?
So her blood pressure felt so high, she felt like her veins were going to burst out of her skin. Did she? I mean, that sounds like super high blood pressure. But if it's not high blood pressure, then what the heck is causing it?
Person told
He told me that I should to see my. He's worked with people with lymphedema before, so he's like, you need to start pursuing surgery because like we really should probably get that done before we do this.
Yeah, let me catch up on some of these comments. because this is because yeah, exactly. Yeah, 40 exactly. That's a crazy amount of weight. And that's yes, and as far as the weight loss, apparently Anna has regained all of the weight that she had removed. To clue anybody, to give some background information here, Anna's had 2 liposuction procedures in the last 4 months, I think, 5 months maybe, and she had a total of 40 pounds, 30 to 40 pounds of fat removed, and she's apparently gained all of it back. She has not done anything to change her eating habits at all. Okay, so the chat here is confirming that the weight gain sounds unreasonable. Though it is possible. It is possible. I guess it is possible. But she might want to see a doctor like directly, immediately. Oh, that's an interesting thought. That's the doctor. She owns the place. Don't feel too bad for her. Okay, let's get back to this.
Can't shave your legs anymore.
Oh, this is great.
He's worked with people with lymphedema before, so he's like, you need to start pursuing surgery. Because I would feel like the pressure underneath.
Okay, so she said she went to a, quote, vein person, or no, a circulatory person, what you call them? A vein person. She called them something like that. Because her veins felt like they were going to explode out from her skin. They were so tight.
So what does a vascular person tell you?
Vascular person.
He's worked with people with lymphedema before, so he's like, you need to start pursuing surgery because, like.
So he said you need to start getting surgery. He didn't say try to lose some weight. He didn't say try to get your blood sugar under control. He didn't say to check your hormones. He didn't say to moisturize. He said you need surgery. You need surgery right now. That's the only option. Your blood vessels are itching. You need surgery.
We really should probably get that done before we do this. Mm-hmm. And you can't shave your legs anymore.
And you can't shave your legs. You need to stop shaving your legs and get surgery. Don't change your diet. Don't try to lose weight. Don't moisturize. Don't do anything that might help. Just get surgery. That's it. It's the only thing that's going to fix you.
Because he said the most likely way that those are going to burst is you shaving your legs.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
And so, yeah, I'm a hairy monster now. So sexy. My shoulder right here, is it bad here?
Your whole arm.
Oh, Jamie with an interesting term here. This is a new term for me. Venous insufficiency. That's interesting. If you want to share a little more about what that is, because I honestly don't know what that means. I'm very interested to learn now. Hey, welcome in, Duddy. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening. Happy Halloween, Duddy. Exactly. It sounds very serious. Sounds very serious. With lymphedema, that makes more sense. If she had lymphedema, that would be a more likely possibility. But then the question is, though, if she's gaining 40 pounds and then she's losing it, like, does she have any pictures of this? Because I'd be interested to see what she looks like with the 40 pounds on and then with the 40 pounds off. Because I have a feeling she's gaining 40 pounds, but is she then losing it, or is she just keeping it on? Because I can believe that she gains 40 pounds in 3 days, but I don't believe that she then loses the 40 pounds. I think she gains 40 pounds and then keeps it on.
You've got, let your arm hang. Yeah, it's just got a lot of congestion. Interesting.
I'm starting to have pain in my shoulders. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, your shoulder. Oh, let me do that. You look so.
She says she has pain in her shoulders, but from the way she describes it, it sounds like she doesn't know why she has pain in her shoulders.
Oh, classically lipedema.
It's just an app on your phone?
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Yeah. Yellow lines and the spots, those are dilated veins.
Okay.
But you can see where you put your shoe, you've got good flow. It's nice and yellow, but you can see how congested the leg is here.
Damn.
With the redness.
That makes sense.
Look, my bud.
Thighs look good.
Yeah, well, it's because they should look good.
Okay, now I'm sure this heat picture has some value, but the question I'm having here is I'm not really sure what she's seeing that's abnormal. Like, yes, her skin looks inflamed. It looks warm to the touch. It looks like she has inflammation. It looks like she has a lot, but I'm not really sure what she's seeing that's out of the normal.
And the maroon is congestion. Look at the vessels in your arms.
That's terrifying.
Yep, and then this is from up above.
That's terrifying. It's so terrifying that I'm going to do absolutely nothing to change it. I'm just going to say I'm terrified, and then I'm going to eat 4,000 calories and drink a bottle of wine. But I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
You can see how congested it is in
So
spots.
I've been having pain right here to the point where it's like affecting mobility movements.
She's having pain to the point it's affecting mobility movements. Oh, I thought she was the exercise queen. It's affecting her mobility so bad. Does anybody remember that video she did just like a week ago where she was holding the weights over her head, walking? Does anybody remember that? She was doing presses over her head as she was walking. And I remember saying, that puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. I don't think I like this exercise. Why can't she do it with her arms down by her waist? Why does she have to have her arms over her head? That's going to put a lot of strain on her elbow, a lot of strain on her shoulder. Now, oh yeah, I did a workout and my shoulders hurt. But it's got to be from the something else, doctor. Why don't you tell me what it is?
So like when I go like up like this, I'm starting to lose this
Oh, no
range
problem,
of
sense of
motion.
wonder. Have a
I
great
worked
night.
out today, so it's a little bit better because it's warm, right?
Right.
But if it's like cold, sometimes like when I was flying, flying made it really bad, and I was just like hurting, like physically, it felt like I had like a torn rotator cuff or something.
That's
Yeah.
I hope
That doesn't
that's
feel good.
sad.
No,
It's
that's
true.
a massive.
But I believe it.
Let's take a
I believe it.
like to
the-
ultrasound that. That looks very vascular to me.
What does that mean?
I think there's a lot of leakage right there.
Gotcha.
There's some blood vessels and leakage.
Okay, and this is something I want to give a shout out to, and this is a channel I watch sometimes. I'm giving a shout out called Tiny Blue Anthropologist. I should post their link. But she mentioned this. She watched this video as well, and she noticed this, and I did not even consider this. That Anna mentions how she's in so much pain when you touch her skin. I remember last time when she was visiting Dr. Amron, and she said her body hurts. She said that her fat hurts, that she feels pain and inflammation when you touch her body fat. This woman is now prodding her, and she doesn't seem to be feeling any pain whatsoever. This is the same touching that she said was hurting her just the last time she saw her other doctor.
Here's a
On that. That looks very
So
vascular.
notice how
to
she
me.
draws on her with that
that
ballpoint
Oh,
pen.
I think
And she doesn't cringe in pain at all. The other day she was saying just touching her skin causes her a lot of pain. And now she's drawing on her and doesn't, I mean, I'm repeating myself, but I just hope I'm making it clear.
there's a lot of leakage right there.
Gotcha.
There's some blood vessels and leakage.
here's a vessel in your arm,
Yeah.
that black spot. It should show a color if it's a vessel. It doesn't because it's a vein and there's slow flow.
Okay.
But do you
Okay,
see
that
this
makes sense.
around it?
Yeah. What
It's
is
a
that?
leak.
So, what is that? Like lymphatic or blood or
Blood.
what? There's blood leaking in my arm.
Well, it's more likely plasma, so no red blood cells, but absolutely.
What does that mean?
Well, that happens in that.
See, but the thing that I have to bring up here, though, and I feel that these doctors are being disingenuous, is all of these diagnoses, but where do we go from here? What do we do to fix this? And if they don't say, I think, Anna, I think you might want to work on your diet. I think you might want to try to lose a little bit of weight. If they're not being honest with her and telling her that, this is not really gonna serve any purpose except to get her more surgeries, which eventually she's gonna suffer complications.
That's lipedema right there.
Okay.
But that's so when you drink, right?
Yeah.
And it goes into your tissues. There it is.
So it doesn't. That's why being hydrated is so freaking hard.
Right, because it's going right out into your tissues.
And you can see that the tissue is what we call hyperechoic. It's got more whiteness around that vessel. And here's the piece of fascia coming through. You can barely see it. It's being masked by the fluid that's leaking into the tissue. So this is her skin on top, her fat right here, and then her muscle down here. But that is a leaky vessel. And we can feel it on her arm. I knew there was leakiness there, but this captures it really nicely. This is a ton.
And I also want to address one other thing too. The doctor, she got the liposuction to remove the lipedema, but it's going to continue to be a problem if she continues to gain weight. That's the thing that Anna and her doctors don't want to acknowledge, that she's going to have more if she keeps on gaining. She can't keep gaining. She has to, at some point, she has to stop gaining weight. or she's going to keep developing more problems with her lipedema. It's just going to keep coming back and being worse
Of
each time.
fibrotic tissue. And you can actually see it. Do you see it all sitting there?
Oh my God.
Here's the skin, here's your
It
fiber.
looks like teeth.
It does. You're hysterical. So you do not have lymphedema.
Thank
can
God.
believe it.
That was the one thing I was like, I want to be able to get rid of the lipedema, use conservative treatments,
You don't
and not have
have
to
it.
do lymphedema
Now
for the rest
that's
of my life.
You
that
don't
actually
have
makes
it.
a lot of sense, Jamie. I didn't even something. I didn't even think of that, but that actually makes total sense. It's very possible the doctor does say something to her about, yeah, you might want to work on your diet, and she just cuts that part out. I could see that, or she just goes to enough doctors till she finally finds one who says what she wants to hear.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, you do
Woo,
not have
good
it.
news.
This is the lymphopress.
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Because she's talking about, well, there's fluid there. Is it blood? Well, it's not blood. Well, it's blood, but there's no blood cells. I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to presume here. But it just, if she's full of fluid, it does sound a little bit like lymphedema in a way. I mean, maybe there's differences in the types of fluid.
And they have extenders too, like for the sides.
Yeah.
You can see it there,
Yeah.
the rows. But you just climb in it.
Okay.
And then they have a vest, or you can get a right arm sleeve and a left one.
And
You
isn't this the stuff that Anna said she was doing for years already? Didn't she say that she already had all this equipment and she was already doing this stuff for years, but she just never showed it to us because she didn't want to be known, she didn't want to admit that she needed it? Didn't she have this whole big video about that? How she was actually doing all of this stuff for years, but she just didn't bother to film it because she didn't want to be associated with she didn't want people to think she had problems.
can get connectors if you really want to do them both at the same time. But doing one at a time makes more sense because then you could eat, talk on the phone, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah. What?
We're all red and itchy.
Yeah, and you see I start to, because I am inflaming right now really
Yes,
bad.
you are.
You know how I can tell? Did you see how my skin has now gotten dry?
Yeah.
Just from,
Yes.
since I got here?
Yeah.
I'm popping up in inflammation right now.
I wonder if you're reacting to the gel, but I didn't do that arm. But that
No.
doesn't mean
I don't think it's the gel. I honestly.
She's saying, I think you're reacting to the gel, but I didn't put gel on that arm. So she's like, no, it's not the gel. It's not the gel.
think it's, I did my first workout
Okay.
in a while, and I think my body is just freaking out.
Okay.
She did her first workout in a while and her body's freaking out. I love how she's sure that her dry skin is from the workout, but her shoulder pain, that's not from the workout. No, the shoulder pain is from her various medical conditions, not from the workout she just did. But her dry skin, that's from the workout. This woman just seems to, the doctor looks kind of concerned in a way. She looks like she doesn't really believe Anna, but she doesn't really want to question her either.
We should get you in the CVAC.
Yeah.
So here, Anna, they put Anna in this machine here.
There's
And I have to remark, it looks like it does fit her, but just barely. So at least it does fit. But that's a tight squeeze. I would be a little bit claustrophobic if it were that tight for me.
A high performance pump in there that sucks air out from around you and then it puts it back in. And it sucks it out, it puts it back in.
Okay.
So you're gonna feel like tapping.
It
in
feels
your
like
ears.
it, Fallen Angel. It really
The
does.
more it pulls out, right? The more it pulls the eardrum and then puts it back. And they use station tubes. So this whole area,
okay.
all the way down into your mouth.
Nirvana, sometimes I feel like I come across kind of egotistical, but then I listen to Glitter and Lasers and I don't feel quite so bad. I don't feel quite as bad.
And so your job is to keep that as clear as possible.
What do you mean? Like, don't do this?
Yeah,
You
this
don't want
doctor
it to
does seem a
close
little
down,
bit.
because if it closes down and then it changes.
I don't
in
get
pressure.
the impression that she's incompetent, but I do get the impression that she's interested in promoting her own personal theories, and maybe some of them are good, but she does seem a little bit out there. I don't know. I don't want to criticize too
How
much.
do I know
but-
that it's closing?
You'll feel.
So just do this, like.
Yeah, that's my favorite way. That's all I do. At the very end, you'll watch. It's going to come down all the way down, and we're going to open this up after 5 minutes.
That's
and say,
the,
how do you feel?
As you,
That the drinking is one of the big things that needs to be addressed. Because if Anna is drinking at more than just very little, if she's drinking like maybe, you know, 1 beer a week or something, it's not a big deal. But I don't think she is. I think she's drinking significantly more than that. And I'm not the drinking police. You know, oh, you can't drink. That's not the issue. But if she's going to devote all this time and money to trying to address her health and addressing every little problem, you know, getting every little scan. What's this? What's that? I have pain in my shoulder. I have pain in my arm. I have pain in my wrist. I have pain here, but I'm so brave. I live with all the pain. But you have all these things you could address, and you refuse to address any of them.
it's going down, you're clearing.
Okay.
That's what we call final descent.
I believe this
question
one
for
is
you.
an
Question for you.
MD. I
In that
believe
5
she
minutes,
is.
How high
But
am
I'm not
I
sure.
gonna get?
Nowhere than 10,000 feet.
So I'll get to Bogota, Colombia.
Yes, you will.
But I'm not gonna get to
You're not even
Cusco,
gonna-
Peru.
You are not. You'll be.
Well
in
said,
Not
Fallen
today
Angel.
at all.
You will get to no, maybe a little Peruvian action.
Maybe a little Peruvian action.
I feel like I'm going to get muted for this music. I'm going to mute this music because I feel like this is copyright music and I'm going to get in trouble. Okay, I think it's over.
One later, that was wild. I don't even know how to end these things anymore. Okay, so we just finished with Dr. Herbst. I am honestly a little overwhelmed, but very grateful I came. We still don't have all the answers. I have a lot of
I
tests.
still don't have all the answers. I have a lot of tests. Anna, all the answers, it's the biggest, clearest issue, which I think it's just very obvious here, is the fact that she got all this liposuction and then gained all the weight back immediately. That's troubling. And as much as she says her problem is lipedema, it's going to keep coming back and getting worse if she continues to gain weight. She has to stop gaining weight if she doesn't want the lipedema to keep getting worse and coming back.
Testing to do. I've got some genetic testing and I've got some allergy testing to do to help try to figure that out. But even just having another tool as a way to treat it is a step forward. So I feel like I just took a lot of steps forward and I'm like so excited to come back once like all the blood
Very well
work
said,
and
Elisa.
genetic stuff is done to just see what this all means, right? I have actionable steps now and I'm gonna have even more steps in the future. So this trip was totally worth it.
Okay, so that's the latest with glitter, and I think we're gonna finally do our goblinoid gutter slut section on Casper on the Goblin Queen herself, naked and laughing. Let me pull up the bumper, and we will go to that in a moment. We're finally gonna do the Walmart trip because I finally got a good quality video of this. So let's check this out. I've been meaning to catch up on this lady for a bit. All right, 1 second here. She has a rage edit at the Walmart. Okay, so first,
Once you go
let me get the video
for what
set
they
up.
do to it, pickle it, maybe something like that.
Yeah, the Facebook playlist keeps screwing everything
Yeah.
up. Sorry, folks. Keeps taking me. I have to keep loading everything up twice because the Facebook playlist, or the YouTube playlists are not working properly. So I have to keep loading everything manually. One more moment.
Congratulations to him. May they go.
All right, so we're going to start off here. I got this edit. Let me give a link to the channel I got the edit from. I got this from a channel called HRH. This is the best source on YouTube that I've found, at least, for Naked and Laughing or King Cobra, especially Naked and Laughing, but for edits. If you just want to get an edit of her vids and see what's going on quickly, she does a really good job. All right, so let's, for our Halloween segment, for something scary, for somebody who looks like, somebody who acts like they're possessed by a demon, let us pull up.
Why don't you go dust your brain out?
Why don't you go dust your brain out? All right. So these are just her posts from her social media. This is, I don't know if this is a post that she actually sent or if this is a post that she just copied. That was pretty funny, I thought. Just absolutely crazy list of couples issues. Break my bed now. Oh my God. These are her social media posts. Thank you, Eliza. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is her at Walmart. And to give some backstory for anybody, just to clear everybody in, Gorlworld has a number of interesting characters I like to cover, in addition to Chantel and Glitter and Lasers, and ALR sometimes. We got Naked and Laughing over here, a former Beezer, who is the former, or I guess kind of on again, off again, girlfriend of King Cobra, a known lolcow. And I think she's a really good subject for Halloween. She thinks she's kind of a witch. She casts black magic spells. And here we go. She's got her hair dyed, even creepy. So let's check her out.
The hair that I do have grows fast, but the hair that I've lost, I don't think it's coming back. Look at that. Oh, shit.
NAL's hair actually looks kind of decent today. Her hair actually does not look dirty and greasy for once. At least this right now it doesn't.
Isn't that cute? The couple in love. How do you find love? That's a weird question. I don't think I'll ever know the answer to that. All right, what do I need from a dustpan? Energy drink. What the fuck music? This is very
Slimer.
fall wet. We
middle
we
of
got a few
nowhere.
fall weathers.
I mean, to be straight up, I mean you're right. Like I don't believe in like magic, like black magic, that type of stuff. But NAL believes in it, so hey, if she believes in it, who am I to tell her it doesn't work?
Fall is my favorite. Always have. I like summer. I've been born in summer, but it's like I hate humidity. Give me a place where the heat is high and the humidity, and I'll be happy. I'm smizing.
Just gotta,
if you know
gotta
what
open your eyes
smizing is,
sometimes,
give
right?
me a heart. If you don't, get out of here. I'm smizing right now,
So
baby.
just to give everybody also some additional background, she's in a Walmart parking lot doing this, just chilling out. Probably had a drink or two.
You're doing something else I'm not going to say. I digress on you. At least I look cute. I look like a little rosebud right now. Ew, not that kind of rosebud. Let's not even go there. I'm hilarious. I'm absolutely hilarious. Yeah, what do I need? I need a dustpan, energy drink. If I'm gonna make
She needs a dustpan for her brain because after huffing the duster, that's where it's going to end up.
more sandwiches, I need more bread. That's enough for like one person. Oh, you're streaming? Hello. What are you streaming on? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, because I'm streaming too.
Her laugh is the worst.
Somebody's got Tourette's out here. Jesus Christ, there's no privacy out in public. That's a funny joke. You ain't
I would
getting no
agree with that,
privacy
Noah,
out in
Noah.
public, baby doll. Don't matter where. You could literally be in the woods and there'll be somebody in the woods. You ain't getting privacy anywhere. Anywhere.
Speaking of the woods, did anybody else ever see that story about Grizzly Man? There was a guy who went and lived with the bears in Alaska or Canada, and he lived with them for a number of years, and eventually they ate him. And he just seemed like a kind of a weird guy, and I just thought it was a really interesting video, like an interesting story.
Oh, but I think he heard me, so he's actually giving me a little thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Apparently, Erin is married. Congratulations. Your girl is beautiful. She is a BBW, and she is... Hey, just because you're big doesn't mean you aren't... You could be small as a... You could be light as a feather, stiff as a board, but hello. Not me. You can be light as a feather, stiff as a board, and be ugly as a rock. It don't matter the size. Like, and she is drop dead gorgeous. So congratulations to him. May they go thrifting, and maybe he'll take her to Crimson Dawn before Josh ever would.
Nirvana,
He never
that
took
also reminds me something. That reminds me of something I wanted to say. That's part of why I think Glitter and Laser's doctor That's why I don't really trust her so much, because the fact that she chooses to associate with Anna. Anybody who wants to affiliate your brand with somebody like that, it makes me question you a little bit. It's like anybody who wants to be Foodie's friend, it makes me question like what's their real motivation? Because why would any sane, normal person want to be friends with Foodie? Right?
Crimson Dawn. Now, I like how he lies and says, yeah, we hung out in nature oh, really? I think you must have been hanging out in the ether by yourself, and the ether is not nature. I mean, it could be. It's space nature. It's dissociation. Anyways, I want candy. I used to be addicted to... I remember I used to be
Does
so...
anybody know if she has a lot of viewers? Because from my understanding, she only has like 1 or 2 viewers sometimes, and she still like goes off on people, even if there's nobody there.
Like, the addiction ran through my bloods. I'm so glad, like, the addiction to candy has stopped. The one addiction that hasn't stopped is soda and weed, and bad choice of men. Can we get some, like, Angel of Mercy on this Walmart?
BBW girlfriend, is that the one who got married to the guy she's talking about?
You know, Walmart played one of my songs one day, and I was, like, having such a happy freak, and everyone else in the aisle is looking at me. I'm like, bitch, I'm sorry, Walmart's playing good music right now. I'm happy. Like, leave me alone. I don't want this song, though.
She is a complete
If I could
psycho.
run the Walmart playlist... if I could run the Walmart playlist. What percentage am I on? Oh, 15. Okay.
What? Okay, so Aaron told her he was intoxicated. Claimed. So Aaron told, his new wife. Okay, the one he got married to. Oh my God. So okay, so let me elaborate. Anybody who's not 100 up on what's going on here. Aaron was the neighbor of King Cobra, who was the guy NAL here, the woman in the video, was dating. Apparently they had like a group sex act they performed together, and he told his fiance at the time that he was assaulted by her and it was not consensual, and she apparently believed it. That is pretty messed up. But they're back to, wow, okay. Well, that's a good question, middle of nowhere. That's a very good question.
What do I need? I
mean, she goes into the Walmart in a couple of minutes, so she doesn't just hang out behind it. Though she does hang out behind it too. She goes in there in a few minutes.
Pan, a Red Bull. Oh wow, you haven't messaged me in over a month. Thank you. You people want me to get over a certain somebody, but you can't stop messaging me. Let me live! Fuck, at least I'm outside. What is he doing? Rotting in his fucking cum-filled chair. Fuck off. His cum-filled, beer-filled, piss-filled, fucking alcohol, liquor-filled fucking chair. What else the fuck is on that chair? I don't know. Leave me alone.
Know what she's angry about? That the only thing not on that chair is her.
All of you. You want me to get over him? Fuck off. First and foremost, fuck off. Figure it out. You like the F words? Fuck off. First and foremost, figure it out. Leave me alone with the bullshit. Let him die in his own decrepit little man cave. Please, okay? At least I'm out in nature, okay? Let him die in his own decrepit fucking, I like your pink, whatever those are. Those are cute. Let him die, okay? I just died in your arms tonight. Well, he's not in my arms, okay? So, leave me alone. Is that the only subject that can be talked to me about? I like plants. I like weed. I like Miniverse. I like cats. I like pretty much any animal. I like spiders. I don't want a spider as a pet or a friend, but I respect them. Snakes, amphibians, like, figure something out. I don't give a shit. You almost make me want to take my phone and smash it like Josh on fucking September 2nd with his coke-fueled rage.
With his coke-fueled rage? What does she mean, Coca-Cola? Or is she implying, is she implying that he used cocaine? Because if that's the case, that's a strong allegation to make. Because first of all, where the heck did he even get it from? Because he's never seemed the type to use that. I've never noticed him to be on it. Or he's never given me he's never acted like somebody who uses that, at least as far as I could tell. Unless he's except when he's around her. The only time he ever seems like he's on anything like that is around her. And I don't think NAL has any of that stuff either. I think all she has is Adderall.
That's what y'all motherfuckers want. My phone already fucking cracked the other, and it was no I literally missed my pocket and my phone fell and I'm like, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I love you too. Leave me alone about the Demogorgon, okay?
Hold
I'm
on.
outside in the perfect fall weather.
Miniverse, is that like an online game kind of thing? Because I think I've heard of that before.
Having a great, beautiful day, and you're harassing me at this point. I fucking cook amazing. I've got tight pussy. I don't know why he'd say he did me in the
God,
a-hole.
this is yeah. I probably should have said this earlier, but now as some very colorful language, you're gonna hear. This is why I save it for the end of the show, because hopefully all the kids are asleep by now.
Because he never did, and you're talking about it being tight. It's supposed to be tight. Either hole you're talking about is supposed to be tight, you dumbass. Okay, so and he never did me in the a-hole ever. He was trying to, and that's not what doggy means. That's not what doggy means. Thank you. Last time I checked, that's not what doggy means. Okay, just because you've seen your dogs do other things doesn't mean anything about what it actually is. I don't care. He's miserable. I don't care.
This is our Halloween horror for the night. This is gonna gross you out and be disgusting, like an evil ghost story or something.
You want me to get over him? Then quit messaging me. Quit harassing me. I don't give a single flying fuck. The day I quit wearing this ring will be the day. The day I quit wearing that ring will be the day that I die. So figure that one out. Come for me. Take me out. I don't care. Leave me alone though. Either take me out or leave me alone at this point. Because I'm sexy. I know what I'm worth. I'm fucking amazing at everything I do. Even though I have
sexy and she knows it. She's sexy and she knows that she's worth it. She's amazing at everything. She's when it comes to hanging out in the Walmart parking lot and just freestyling on the phone, she is great at it.
No. Either take me out or leave me alone at this point. Because I'm sexy. I know what I'm worth. I'm fucking amazing at everything I do. Even though I have full anxiety, but most of what I do, and what doesn't turn, okay, practice makes perfect, and nobody's perfect, so. Tom Petty's from Gainesville, Florida. I love Gainesville. The bar I used to go to, I guess he used to go to, or something, Lillian's. So when your wife is checking the bank records, she's like, oh, as if she can't look that up. Like you think your wife is that, the music store, like your wife can't Google what the music store is and it's actually a bar. Okay, like your wife is that dumb. Come on, you got to give women more credit than that. You got to give the woman more credit. And I'm not making sandwiches. If people want dinner, they know how to make a grilled cheese for themselves.
Yes, she's always saying about, oh, I'm so ugly. Everybody tells me I'm ugly. Everybody calls me ugly. And they're right, because I am ugly. I don't deserve anything because I'm so ugly. I'm sexy and I know it. What? she really is. It's like a split personality. If there was ever, I don't know if that's. I mean, obviously I can't diagnose anything from here, but I don't know if that's even a real thing or not. But she seems like she has multiple personalities.
Oh, that shit. I'm about to go get what I need. I'm not eating a grilled whatever. People fucking harassing me. They want me to get over shit, and then all day, every day from hundreds of people, this, that, the other. Okay.
Let's see who is more destructive to the clothes. Naked and laughing or glitter and lasers? Which combination of nouns is more destructive?
Okay. Well, figure it out
Or
yourselves.
a combination of which is more destructive, the adjectives or the nouns?
And quit messaging me if you want me to get over them. Oh, that's a smart one. Every day when I think, oh, I'm fine, it never fails. Never. Because y'all literal miserable.
She has talked herself out of breath. Nal is completely out of breath just from talking and raging and huffing and puffing. She's not like tired out of breath. Like she doesn't look like she's ready to collapse, but she's just having trouble catching her breath because she's been raging nonstop.
Well, motherfucker, the words I want to say to all of y'all. Figure those words out. Karma will only come back, and then you'll be thinking about me when karma comes for you. Because
it's crazy.
Whoa, can we pipe down in the aisles, please? This is a store, not a concert venue. We don't need to scream like that. And yeah, you don't need to look at me. You have a wife. Thank you. And my glasses are broken. Thanks. Please don't.
So what's she buying here?
Don't look at me at all. If I ever had a kid with him, which thank God I did.
Notice that Nal did not mess with any of the clothes, at least. Even as much as I can talk crap on this lady, she did not trash the clothes, at least. So she did better than Anna.
But our kid would still be cute. If I ever had a kid with him, he would not be allowed around that baby. just because what he wants to Hank Hill his son. Like if they ever got into his like alcohol first of all, you don't have a collection, dum-dum. You don't have a collection. You could buy 3 different things, they'd all be gone by tomorrow.
You don't have an alcohol collection. You can't keep it long enough.
A collection of nothing. So the fact that you think, like, can you at least like assure me your dog ain't gonna kill me? Like, goddamn, looking at me, I don't. My sister was attacked by one of those dogs. Like, can you not be a fucking dick? Thanks.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think that as far as like, I don't know if there's like a single metric you could use, but as Foodie is a nasty piece of work, Glitter and Lasers strikes me as just a very nasty, very selfish person. But NAL seems very like almost like evil.
Sister was attacked by one of those dogs, and you're gonna look at me like I'm supposed to get over it? Yeah, I'll make you get over it. That's hilarious that someone thinks.
So what'd she buy?
I'm screaming about someone.
It looks like
in a Walmart.
Meat, bread, and meat.
I was outside the store. Thank you. I literally watched a cop watch a couple.
She's getting kind of loud. Could you imagine being in the Walmart and hearing somebody arguing behind you, and you turn around and you realize it's just some lady yelling at her phone? Like you're like going off, like, you piece of crap. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. Turn around, it's just her going off on her phone.
Fight for 2 hours and not do a motherfucking thing about it. So me screaming in Walmart never happened. Thank you.
Well, me too.
Never happened. For 5,000, Alex, never happened. I was outside the store. Figure it out, baby doll. Figure it the fuck out, because that never happened. I was screaming in the wall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was screaming in Walmart, I would be escorted. Yeah, that's why I literally watched a cop talk to a Walmart worker saying that they saw a domestic violence case, and they just watched them fight for 2 hours in the parking lot, screaming instead of doing something about it. I don't want to hear your mouth. Oops, sorry. I don't want to hear your mouth, okay? When you're the one that texted me about him. Oh, and then you're a little triggered baby doll. I'm not your problem. I'm not.
I don't think I trust NAL with a baby rat. You know, that's a good dog, Nutty. To be fair, that's just your dog being sensible and just protecting you. Welcome in, Lady Night Hawk. Hope you're having a good evening. Happy Halloween. Good to see you. Yeah, like I don't like to assess people or anything like that over the internet, but yeah.
Problem, and I never was. So figure
No problem,
that
Lady
out
Night Hawk.
and quit messaging me about the fucking loser, and then I won't mention him, and then you're gonna gaslight me, you fucking retard, dumb bitch.
Those are better Walmarts than
Thank you. And Facebook, ban me for that word right there. I bet you 1, 2, 3, I'll be taken down. 1, 2, 3, I'll be taken down for that word. Screaming in Walmart. I was outside of Walmart. Thank you.
I was screaming outside of Walmart. Well, now you're inside of Walmart. You're still screaming. Oh, and actually, and I just wanted to say something the other day. Nirvana asked me this, and this is something that hasn't even really come up. I don't think it's a big deal, but I just wanted to say, I watch Hannibal. I watched this show the other day. I have no issue with the guy at all. I think he's a good dude. I plan to continue to, nothing negative to say about the guy. So that's all I'd say about that.
So if a literal cop can watch a couple fight outside of a Walmart parking lot for 2 hours and literally tell the Walmart, I'm not standing here watching it. I don't want to hear your mouth.
That's her new kitten?
When you're literally messaging me about him, but you people want me to get over him, then let me get over him, you stupid bitch. Are you dumb? Blind? Deaf? Clearly you're something. Oh, clearly. No, clearly you are. You're the triggered one right now. That's why you're so mad. Is going to try and trigger me and blocks me. You're the trigger one, baby doll. I could literally pull up your little sob story right now. I don't want to hear your.
He is like super desperate, and I'll tell you, it's kind of sad that he's so desperate that he's willing to continue to deal with this woman who's accused him of crimes, who's gotten him evicted from his apartment, who's embarrassed him on the internet. I mean, embarrassed him in front of his friends, cheated on him. Just everything. Like, there's nothing good about this relationship.
Mouth. I could literally pull up your whole sob story right now and expose you. So I don't want to hear your mouth. Oh, you live in Hampton and you want to hang. I don't want to hang out with you. You haven't messaged me in well over a month and you're telling me about somebody that everyone is telling me to get. Oh, you're the triggered one, sweetheart. You're triggered because you're not even the only person I'm talking about. And there's a few women that know that they're all lumped in this. So the fact that you're so triggered that you think you're the only one I'm talking about speaks volumes because you blocked me, you dumb bitch.
Yes, yes.
You want me to get
I see. You mean doxing?
over him,
I see.
quit.
You mean doxing? I see. Yeah, exactly. Like I believe people should keep their private life private, and personal life personal. And if and at the same time somebody's like a horrible murderer or something, yeah, I would like to know about that. But I don't believe that if anybody's ever had a bad day or a bad experience or anything like that, it's that's whatever.
Talking to me about
it's in the past, if somebody's actively doing something, really horrible, then I want to know about it. But otherwise, if somebody's just living their life, doing their thing, that's none of my business.
him, you stupid skank. But you're dumb and you can't figure that one the fuck out because you're slow. So figure that out. You're the triggered one, sweetheart. That's why you're messaging me about him. I didn't say nothing until you motherfuckers brought him up to me. I've been doing my own thing, dumbass. But you're too slow to realize that because you're slow. Duh. Figured that one out. That's so funny that you blocked me. Oh, you were in DV too, but yet you're messaging me about him? So you won't let me get over him in a proper manner? Yeah, fuck off with that dumb shit.
She barely even bought anything. I thought this was going to be like more of a shopping trip. Like this was really just more of like a rant disguised as a shopping trip. I mean, I don't regret watching it, but I was hoping there'd be a little more actual shopping.
Listening to that at any goddamn given time, so fuck you. So funny that you think I'm just talking, oh yeah, you triggered little slug ass motherfucker.
Okay, so what'd she get? She got a dustpan and a mop to dust her brain out.
That's what you are, a slug. And then you'll turn into a snail you're a snail and you'll turn into a slug very soon. You can't even figure out what screaming in a store versus screaming outside looks like. Put your glasses on. If I was screaming in Walmart, I would have been escorted, you dumb stupid.
This is just so absurd on the surface. Like if I was screaming, they would have kicked me out. Not necessarily.
Yes. And why am I screaming? Because you motherfuckers won't leave me the fuck alone. I'm not a part of him. He's not a part of me. I am my own person. You can leave me the fuck out of whatever miserable shit that you go on in your miserable life about. Okay? I'm not your problem. You're your own problem. Figure that one out.
So she got Wonder Bread.
Fucking, you got demons attached to you. I ask you people politely not to mention something, and then you message
chicken strips or chicken nuggets?
Me over a month later. Okay. And you were in DV? Oh, well, too bad he didn't take you 6 feet. Yeah, you're so triggered. Oh, you tried to trigger me. It's so funny. You tried to trigger me, but who blocked you first?
And one of the things I think also worth pointing out about Nal is she is so aggressive and angry and hostile. Like, it's possible the people in her chat are egging her on and being and trolling her, but it's also possible they're saying basically nothing. It's possible that there's not even anybody typing anything, and she's just yelling it at something somebody said 40 minutes ago.
Dumbass. Figure that one out. You blocked me, stupid bitch. So figure that one out. Here I am living my life, doing what I need to do. I'm not bitching about a motherfucker. You're trying to, it failed. It failed, backfired on you, and you blocked me first because you're a loser. Only losers.
She's just so
focus
nasty.
On this stuff 24 hours a day, and that's what you are, is a fucking loser. I love how people can't read in and outdoors. That's amazing. So trigger yourself, baby doll. You triggered yourself. That's
she doesn't have a car, right? She walks back.
Hilarious. You think I was screaming in Walmart? You're fucking hilarious. If I was screaming in Walmart, the cops would have been on me so fucking fast, like white on rice, bitch. You don't fucking know anything. Clearly, that's why you fucking blocked me, because you thought you could do.
I think, and if anybody here has done security or anybody Fallen Angel, if you worked at Walmart, you know a little bit better. You could maybe correct me here, but my belief is not that they didn't want to kick her out. My belief is they saw that she was shopping and that she looked like she was in a hurry, so they probably thought it would take longer to kick her out than to just let her shop and leave. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they figured she was not going to be there for too long, So instead of making a scene and throwing her out, they figured we'll just ignore her and let her finish, and maybe she'll be done she'll be done more quickly that way. They were thinking that she'd be out more, faster. Whereas if they confronted her, it might have been even worse.
Something to me, but actually I did something to you in the process. That's fucking hilarious. No, see, I'm being Cinderella by getting new cleaning supplies and getting stuff to fucking cook.
Yes, thank you very much,
What are you doing
Jamie.
being a miserable fucking
Very much appreciated.
SAH. Figure those acronyms out, baby doll. Figure that out.
If anyone is watching, you haven't had a chance to click that like button, please do so. It's very much appreciated. It helps out the channel a lot, and it helps people to find these videos.
Oh, and you wanted to hang out with me? Oh, one slight wrong move from you, I would have ended you. That's why you're fucking weak. PAB. And that doesn't mean Pabst beer, okay? That's not what that means. We're not talking Pabst beer here, bitch. I was screaming in Walmart. No, I wasn't. I was screaming outside, you dumb bitch.
I agree with that,
Figure out
Nirvana.
the
I don't like to be an alarmist, and I don't like to cause controversy or get people worried for no reason. But I truly believe out of all of the people who I cover, I think NAL is the only one who really is a danger. I could see her genuinely hurting somebody at some point. So when I cover her, I always have a bit of apprehension, because I enjoy making jokes, but I'm always concerned that if it ends badly, with something I've said maybe come out in poor taste in retrospect.
Words that you're trying to insult me with, because it ain't gonna happen. I like how a dumbass bitch is gonna try and trigger me, and she don't like the way I'm acting. Aw, like, leave me alone. I'm about to go home and cook dinner, and you're gonna do what? Something smells like Play-Doh. Listen, I love how a triggered motherfucker gonna try, and then she blocks me. Oh, that's hilarious to me. I'm screaming, baby doll. If I was screaming in Walmart, they would have taken me out in 0.12 of a second.
I'm not proud of this, but I'll admit it. I don't I normally don't talk a lot about myself, but when I was younger, when I used to drink really heavily, and I would get kind of high on and all that, and I was a real mess. I used to rant and rave like a nut. I'm glad I didn't record myself, because I'm sure I would have sounded like a complete psychopath. And that's what, and I'm not saying that drugs and alcohol are the sole cause, but those will make any problems you have so much worse. If you have some small problem and then you add the drugs and the alcohol to the mix, you end up with some really big problems that you didn't have before. So, yeah, this just sounds like absolute crazy. She's just so loaded up and so full of rage.
Second, sweetheart. You know not what you speak of. Figure out what you're trying to talk about before you talk about me. Thank you. You wish. Here I am doing my own thing, and you're fucking messaging me well over.
I haven't used anything in a good long time, so I'm glad to say that.
A month later, and then you're the one that gets triggered. Oh, again, figure out what you're talking about before you get triggered, dumbass. I was outside. I'm allowed to scream just like everyone. If there's a couple screaming and fighting in the Walmart parking lot for 2 hours, and there's literally a cop out here supposed to doing his job, protect and serve, and he's not protecting or serving, and he's literally saying, I've been watching them fight for this long. What if something happened? That would be on his conscience. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I don't know, it's like, if there's a cop here and something happened, that would be on his conscience. Well, yes, it would be. But how about the fact that if he's a policeman, he's legally obligated to do something? I think that might be a little bit more pressing than just his conscience. I mean, I'd like to think his conscience matters, but...
Don't want to hear nothing. I was not screaming in Walmart. That's how deliriously people make up your own little stories in your mind to fit your little fake narrative that is so falsely false. Who are you? Again, Josh, in baby commercials, we get your stance. You don't need to play the whole baby. You can skip the commercial at any when the skip button comes. You can skip. And Josh, you actually make enough money that you could afford the YouTube thing where you don't have. But I digress on that, because he's got to spend that money on other things.
And also another thing I want to mention. Did anybody see that video about Foodie talking about her parents? Allegedly, her dad was 20 and her mom was 17 or something. I hope this is not controversial for me to say this, but I don't think that's a big deal. I really don't. I think 20 years old and 17 years old, they're both young. They're both in the similar age bracket. I mean, it's possible to be more or less mature within a couple years. I don't think that's, hopefully that's not a controversial thing for me to say.
So, leave me alone. Oh, you wanted to hang out with me? Oh, I would have literally SYT. I would have SYT you. You say one wrong move, I would have SYT. So, you people are hilarious to me. You know I existed on YouTube before I knew him, and I'm going to exist. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to exist. And this isn't YouTube, baby doll, but I was on YouTube before I knew he existed. I'm not.
I think that adds even more relevance, because then you can't even make a legal argument.
Saying before he existed, I'm just saying before I knew he existed. Listen to my words and listen to them with your bat.
Well, I mean, I would feel different if, the issue in my case would be that she's getting pregnant to some guy that she doesn't really know. I mean, if she was 17 and she was getting married to someone who she really loved, and they knew each other for a long time, and they were getting married and having a good relationship, I wouldn't have an issue with it. If she was just getting knocked up, yeah. But I mean, I would be upset if she was getting knocked up by a guy who was younger than her too. Like if he was 20 or if he was 16, I'd be just as pissed if she got knocked up by a guy who was younger than her. So it wouldn't be the age thing. It'd just be, I don't like her getting knocked up at 17. It wouldn't be because he was 20. If he was 16, I'd have just as much of a problem with it.
Ears, figure it out. It's Halloween. Get your bad ears on. Get your bad ears on so you can hear the words that I'm saying and not what you want to hear, so you can be triggered. I'm screaming. If I was screaming in Walmart, why was I not apprehended? That's funny.
That said, people are entitled to their opinion. I'm not trying to tell anybody what they have to think. I'm just saying personally, that's where I stand.
Stupid. That's fucking funny because I wasn't apprehended in Walmart. I was able to do my shopping like a normal person. That's fucking weird. It's weird to me, baby doll. Do you want me to pull your messages up and post them all over for everyone to see? Because I'll do that if you want me to, since you're harassing me. I'm having a fucking night out going to Walmart, yeah, and you're sitting here watching me being a miserable slag. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're the miserable slag, and I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's not my fault you're miserable. I'm screaming in Walmart. Oh, well then why wasn't I...
What, with the video frozen up here? What's going on? She filming the inside of her bag?
It just shows how fake you are. Oh, I want to hang out with you. Okay, yeah. Well, thank God that never happened. I don't need more of those mistakes. Don't need more of those mistakes going on in my life. Thank you. Hilarious.
All right, I think we're going to wind this down because this video gets a little bit stale from this point forward. I think it just kind of...
Procreate if you cannot teach the fucking basics. And
I think we're going to wind it down here, folks.
Oh, you stop. You get a medal. No, you California rolled. No, you don't get nothing. No. All
Let me get my little bit music going on here.
And I would love one of you to hit me, because I'll fucking take you for everything. And I will take your soul. I'll take a little seashell and that's not Arrow, but if you know, you know.
That's a good point.
Oh, you little red Corvette. It's not a Corvette. I don't even know what a Corvette looks like. But
that's also a good point, Jamie. That is also a good point. Nobody, we don't, I wasn't there, right? I certainly wasn't. Nobody, we don't really know. Well, folks, I've had a wonderful evening. As always, you're a fantastic audience. You make it a ton of fun here. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the show. I think that it's time for me to say goodnight. I don't see Hannibal on tonight, so I'm going to just sign off and say, hey, wherever you want to go, have some fun. But I have to get some rest. So good night, everybody. Thank you again for coming in. I had a lot of fun, as always. And I guess that's it. Happy Halloween, everybody.